Hi everyone, and welcome to Happy Place Creations, and thank you for joining me today. Today I thought we'd do this new mold I just got. These are ring holders. And I know Valentine's Day is coming right up, and a lot of people get engaged on not Thanksgiving, but Valentine's Day. So I thought I would make some little ring holders. And I'm going to use these 4 different decorations. Got this beautiful little glitter here, and this beautiful purple glitter here. As you can see that they twinkle, beautiful colors. And then I have this opal glitter, which I'm going to be selling in my eBay store as soon as I can work on my listings this afternoon. And I got some of the, I'm drawing a blank, which I'm sure if you're watching my videos right along, you know I get them often. It'll come to me. But anyway, I thought we would do some of these ring holders. I thought those would look really nice. So let's get started. I'll mix up some resin and we will get going. So I shall be right back with some resin. Well, I'm back. I've mixed up the resin. I've got it in the little cups, and now I'm just going to mix this together in each one. Get these coated so that I can pour them in the little cups. I better get out my alcohol sprayer before I forget. I think I made up more than I needed, but that is what it is. That's what extras are for. And there's one. And I'll let that de-bubble while it's sitting there. Get this off the side of the cup a little. Oh, and I remembered what that is. That's foil. Remember I had a brain cramp a few moments ago? That is foil. Just thought I would put some of that in. So I know a lot of people like blue. There we go. Get that mixed in and just let that sit there and bubble for a moment. Whoops. Looks like I got a piece of that in here. I don't want that in my glitter. I will just use that stick for that. Look at that, isn't that bird beautiful? And I am going to work on my listings today and tomorrow so I can get myself caught up. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? I will be putting this glitter in my store. Let's just get this away. Sorry if you can't see me mixing this, but I want to get this down in the resin. Get it all mixed in. And then I'm going to let it sit. It's kind of stuck to the cup. See, it's kind of sticking to the cup. But I want to see if I have enough in there or if I need to add a little bit more. Well, gotta break those pieces up a little. I don't want to have too big chunks. I thought I broke it up enough, but so I am going to add this one first, but then I should let it degas like I am the rest of them. So I mixed this one first, so we're going to go with this one first. I'm still hearing some dry down in there, down on the bottom. Okay, I am going to put this in the first red one. Whoop. Looks like we got some glitter there, but that's on the outside. I think I'm going to put this in a heart and an octagon. So I'm just going to spray them and hoping I have enough. And I'm going to get my hand out of the way here. And I'm just going to start a little bit. And then I'm going to take my stick and just go around. Make sure we don't get any bubbles. And then I'm going to pour a little bit more and do the same. Because bubbles love 90 degrees. Especially where this is chunky glitter, I want to make sure I don't get any bubbles anywhere. And then I'm going to finish filling her up. And try not to overfill. But I do want to dome it just a little bit. And now I'm going to try and hope I have enough to do this one. And again, I'm going to put in enough that I can go around and just make sure I have no bubbles. And then I'm going to fill her up. And there we have it. There's those two. Got some bubbles at the top here. Let me get rid of them. Alrighty, now I wanted this one, and this one still has some not mixed in on the bottom. I want that for this other heart, so I don't care where the rest of these colors go, so I'm going to hit a square. Oh, squaring around. And I'm going to do the square first. And again, I'm going to put enough in there. And then I'm going to go around it. How is everyone? I hope everyone is doing good. And now I'm going to finish filling it up. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of my subscribers. I appreciate you very much. And for those of you watching my videos that hasn't subscribed, could you please subscribe? It doesn't cost anything, and it does help me out a lot on my channel. See, I'm getting some overpour, but that can just be snapped off when I take it out of the mold. So now I'm going after the round one. Yes, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and it does help out my channel a lot. And I am trying to grow something here on YouTube. And also, I do have an eBay store where I list a lot of things. But right now, I am behind on my listings of the items I have made and my inlays that I do make and sell in my store. And I am going to work on those. Today's Saturday, and I am making this video on Saturday, the day I'm going to post it. So I am getting a little bit behind with trying to get my new home office situated and get things done out in my shop. We're working on a new heating system. Alrighty, I'm going to just put a little bit of alcohol on the top here. I got some top bubbles, and I don't want to pour them into the mold. So I'm going after the heart, and I'm going to do the single square one as well. And again, I'm just doing my bubble thing. I think these are going to be so cute. Even if you're not planning to propose, this would be nice sitting on a bathroom sink if you just have one ring. Or in this case, some of them have slots for two if you have a wedding ring and an engagement ring. Take them off and set them in this instead of sitting them on just a plain sink and having them go down the drain. And there's that one. And now we're going to go after the square. Like I said, I'm going to spray a little alcohol in there. I don't want these to drip in another one. You want to make sure you get around the edges, and you also want to get around the edges where the ring insert is, because those are also edges. Not going to have much of this one left. But there it is. And now to the colored foils. Now I want to see if I have enough, but I want to have some clear too. So I'm going to go after the round one first. Get them out of the way. Just going around as always. Even if it's round, you still want to do those edges. And I will put these on my heat mat, and as soon as these have cured, I will be back. For you, it's a blink. For me, it's several hours. It's going to take at least 3 hours on a heat mat for these. And right now I have my heat mat setting up in my room, my bedroom. Put a little bit too much in this one before I wanted to check my edges. So I got to be real careful I don't overflow. Let's put a little bit more in there. I think I put just the right amount of foil in there. So I am going to give these a squidgy widgy, not a squidgy widgy, but a spray with alcohol. And then I'm going to find something else to do with these. And as soon as these have cured, I will be back. So I shall see you momentarily. I thought I would bring you along and show you what I'm going to do with this extra resin. I have picked out a few random molds. In fact, I'm still picking them out. And yes, they're keychains, I'm sorry. But these are little molds. It's a set that I have. And someday I'll do a video on them. But right now, I'm going to use their resin and get it mixed up. Get it used up, excuse me. Because resin's not anything to waste. It's expensive. Just want to make sure you get your molds filled up but not too full. Like this one, I need to make sure I get some right where the key ring hole is, because that's where you need it the strongest. And it looks like there's a bubble right there, so I'm just trying to get that bubble out. There we go. I still have a little bit in there, but not enough to amount to anything, but we can always put a mixed one. I can put them all in one container and mix them all together and see what we get. Now let's see how much we got left so I know what size I can use. I think I'm going to use this in this nice big square one. I do have quite a bit of this one left. And I just want to make sure, got a little hair right there. And now let's see how much of the red we have. How about another heart keychain? I'm hoping that's on the outside, not the inside. Let me just wipe it out. There we go. This is holographic glitter. This red and this pink. So them are going to look really amazing. I want to make sure I get around that hole. Make sure I get enough in here. Make sure she's full. And we still have a little bit of each one. So I can either make a big one of a mixture, or I can, let's see, how about this little bit of opal and that blue. Let's use her up. At least I know the opal will be used up. You'd be amazed what you can get out of just scraping a container. How do you like my new little cups, my silicone cups? I'm loving them. I just let the stuff harden, and then I just turn them inside out and it pops right out. Or I wipe them out with a baby wipe and they're ready to be reused. So I'm going to push this in the corners. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. Yep, okay. I have to keep turning around to look at the monitor to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm working on getting a second monitor so I can see what I'm doing, but I only have so much space. And so much funds. Alrighty. I think I'm going to let that sit just the way it is. Well, actually no, I'm going to go for it and see what happens. I'm going to put this right on top and see what happens. It may mix in, it may not, but just going to make sure it's all right in the mold though. Anything that might have overfilled a little bit, I can just clip right off. Let's see if I got anything left in this. Yes, I do, a little bit. And now the opal's gone. Whoop! So I have a little bit of red and pink and a tiny bit of this blue. Gotta scrape because I gotta make sure I get some of the foil in it. I got some surface bubbles here. Get them all I can. So let's see, what can I get? How about we try a little bear? And I'm just going to put this in here, and then I'm going to pour the other ones over it and see what happens. Alrighty, and there's that one. So let's put some of this on this side. And then I'm going to hurry up and put the pink on the other side. And then I'll come back and scrape the container. I can hurry up and get it over there before it clears in for me. There we go. I don't want to overfill it, but so that bear is going to have 3 different ones in it. And that uses up the pink. The only thing I have is a tiny bit of red. Tiny bit. So I will see if I can use it up in the heart. Hopefully I won't go over. There we go. So now I've used it all up. Now I will go and put this on the heat mat. Did I have any left? Nope. And as soon as they're all cured, I will finish these up, put it on keychains, put them all together, and then I'll come back and we can demold. So I will see you shortly. Hey everybody, they are cured and I just got done doing the extras, but I want to demold these so I can think about decorating them, but I want to see how they came out. So let's take a look. Oh, just a moment, I have to shut my door. Oh, there. Sorry. Should have done that before I started recording. I wasn't thinking. They pop out pretty easily, I will admit. Looking pretty good from my side until I turn them over and take a look. Looks like the glitter all held up, so it looks like I put enough in it. Well, they're out and the mold come out nice and clear, except where I spilt it. But so we ready to take a look? Let's look at this one. Oh, wow. Look at that glitter. I'm liking it. Wow. Isn't that pretty? What I'm doing is I'm thinking of putting something on the sides to decorate them. Or even on the top where there's room. Isn't that nice? Them come out very nice. Oh, look at that. Well, the paper did float to the top. Either that or that's how I put it in there. But they look pretty nice. I like them. Look at that. I can't get over that. Oh, it does look like I didn't. Because I poured this second from the heart too. Oh, nope, that one did too. But they still look amazing. Let's look at this one. Yeah, see, I poured this one first. Either that or I should have put in more. But hey, they still came out good. They did. They came out very pretty. Got some micro bubbles in them. But they came out very pretty. Now, I haven't put a hardware on yet, but this is what I did with this one. I put 3 butterflies of different sizes and colors. And this one, I put cute cat with 2 power prints and a couple stars of different sizes. You can see that. I'm not sure you can, but this one I haven't done anything with yet because it's kind of bendy, see? Still needs to sit a little more for me to do anything with, but that's what happened. Remember, I dumped the opal and then I put the rest of this in, but it ended up on the back, so I might use this as the front, but I kind of like that on the top. That's gonna have to sit some more before I can do that one. But I did want to show you how I clean my cups. I'm going to turn this, move these out of the way. And I need my tape. And make sure that stays flat. And I need a baby wipe. So what I normally do is I normally turn these inside out, but I'm trying to make sure it's all stuck. So I wipe it with a baby wipe. And you can do this with any silicone cup. Any silicone cup. Now see how that wiped off a little bit, which means it's not stuck. So I just turn my cup inside out, and see anything that's hard will pop out. And then I take my tape, and you can use any kind of tape that's sticky, and you just see it pulls it right off. And this is how I clean my cups so I can reuse them, and it will save a little bit of money of not having to keep buying cups I have to throw away. And I just put these right on the mat. When I put this on my heat mat, I just put these cups right on the mat with them. And then when your tape doesn't have stick on it, just throw this right in the trash and get a new piece of tape. That's all it takes. And then eventually your cup will be clean. Saves money. Does take a little bit of time, so if you're real busy, you might want to stick with throwing the cups away, but it cuts down on garbage. If you have to pay for garbage disposal, like I do, I have to pay per bag. So when my tape runs out of sticky, I just move right on to another piece, and I just keep going right around until my cup's clear. And then I give it a good douse of alcohol and paper towel or a baby wipe again. And it's clean. Just get on your rims. sides, your bottoms. Feels like I got a little bit on the outside of my cup too. And then I just turn it backside out. And if I got anything inside from turning it, I go back in with the tape and get it. Otherwise than that, I just keep going to the outside. And this is handy if you don't need the cup right off, but if you need the cup right off, you can just wipe out the wet. Spray some alcohol, take a baby wipe or a paper towel, and just spray some alcohol in it and wipe it right out, and it's ready to be used again. And there's my cup, ready for use. And then I just clean up my garbage. I would have on, as I'm going, do this. But because I'm doing a video, and then how I clean up my trays, pretty much the same way. Just take a piece of tape. Oops, I'm sticking to my product here. And I just clean up my tray. And I do it the exact same way. Piece of tape. And if it's a wet product, alcohol and a paper towel. And this is how I keep my mats. Except this is a stain that will not come out. And the rest of my trays are out in the shop, so I've been using the same one, and that's going to be rectified as soon as I get this room organized and can bring the tray in. Then I can go back to doing my videos like I was before. The lunch lady doing resin and putting my tray away and moving on to the next video, but where I've been having problems with my computer and stuff. But I'm hanging in there. I hope you guys are hanging in there with me, because it will get better, I promise. I'm not gonna give up. I am not a quitter. But that is how I do my cups. So they go from this, or this, to this. So I will do what I'm going to do with these, and I'll be back to show you what they all look like. I still have a few I haven't finished because they're still kind of soft. I don't know why them are so soft. Well, this one is done actually. I put some roses on there for Valentine's Day, if you can see that design. But I haven't put the keychain hardware on there yet. And this is what I do when I'm afraid. Where these are really big holes, I like to put a piece of tape on the back to stop the tape from coming through, like this one. I had set it on a piece of paper and the resin went through the hole. And this was going to be a pretty one. Whoops, sorry. I had put a sea theme on it. So now I got to get out my little machine and burrow the hole, and then I've got to sand that all away and then refinish the back, and this one will be finished. But I have put a jellyfish, I put some coral, that is a seashell, it's a little decorative, and I got a little, I believe that is a little shark or fish or something. It's real small, so I hope you can see it. I know I'm kind of close, aren't I? There we go. So once that's finished, I'll be putting a key hook on it. But this one I still have to decorate. But it's all in the works. I just wanted to show you all that and get these out of the mold so I could figure out if I wanted to do some decorating, maybe on the sides or on the top if I have some room. So I will let you see the final pictures when I have it all done. Not sure if I'm going to get this all out on Saturday or if I'm going to be getting this out on my designated next day to get it out, which would be on Thursday. I may be getting this out on a different day, but I will get it out. Honest, I will. So I will be back. Hi everyone, I just wanted to show you my progress as I'm going. Now this one is finished as I had showed you. I had made a mistake putting this on a piece of paper and the resin went through the hole and made a mess for me. But this one I put my normal lobster claw on there with a keychain, a tassel, and I put a little starfish on here. And this one that has the cat decoration, I put one of my new tassels on it and a little key with a heart with the gold attachment. This one I put a nice big butterfly. Not sure if that's a butterfly or a moth, but it's there. And I showed you prior the decorations I had put on there, and I added a tassel. Now this one I wasn't finished when I had showed you before. Now I have put a keychain attachment on with my new tassel and a little paw, and this is one of my new hooks. It's a cat, so it fit this perfect. And this heart that I had decorated with some roses, I added a tassel and a lobster claw and a little bottle with gems in it, which I want to say it's my little pot of gold. So there's that one. Now this one wasn't finished either. Now this is the one that I put just the rest of the end of everything, and this is how it came out. So I added just a double heart in the silver, and I added another one of my new cat clips and a paw, because this is the shape of an animal, and a tassel. And that's what I have so far. Now I'm still wondering what I'm going to do with these. So I'm still in the thought process. Whether I'm going to do anything with them at all. So I want to get this video finished. So you're going to have to watch eBay and see if I did anything with them. Some of these may be given out as gifts, freebies. So whatever's not in the shop, the eBay shop, is definitely going to be out for free. It's going to go for free gifts. So I'm going to end this video so that I can get it out. You all have an amazing day. Please do check out my eBay store. I am listing some things. And I hope everyone's crafts are turning out amazing. I'm having a lot of fun doing my videos, showing everyone my stuff that I'm making and showing everybody some tips and training, and that's what these videos are about. So I will see you in the next video. You have a blessed day.